Hey everyone, it's C-Wire back with the C-Wire Nation. How you guys doing today? Hopefully everyone's doing well. Got a new video coming here for you. It's on joining EMS. If you guys watched my previous video, you'll know that I did a few years in the EMS field, so I'm going to go over what you guys need to know for those of you that are considering it. And if you are new to this channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you like and subscribe and just keep smashing that like button and share this out to all your friends. I got some great content coming. All right, with that being said, let's get started. Joining EMS, what do you need to know? All right, well, first things first. The question you got to ask yourself is, why are you joining EMS? Now, if the answer you're coming to is money, don't do it. I'm just going to be straight up honest with you. Don't do it. Go find another career. All right. You will hear a phrase in EMS school: there is no money in EMS. And that's 100% true. Just to put things into perspective. When I left EMS to go get my CDL, I was making $15 an hour. This is just to put that in perspective. And that was about 6 years ago when I left. So, yeah, keep that in mind. If you're getting into this for money, you're in the wrong field and you're doing it for all the wrong reasons. EMS is something you have to be passionate about it. You have to want to help people. You're going to have to be willing to accept that you're going to go into very shitty situations. Okay. If you're going to go into homes to take care of patients or fish them out that are absolutely horrendous. I could tell you stories. I'll tell you a few. We went into one. I believe this lady fell. Okay. So we get to the house and I'm kind of looking by the outside of the house. The outside of the house looked kind of shitty. And I knew what the inside was going to look like. Now you may be like, how can you tell that? You do it for a while. If the outside looks shitty, the inside's probably going to look even worse. You'll just know right away. So we go in, and much to our surprise, the floor, hardwood floor, crusted in dog shit. They didn't never let the dogs left the shit all over the house. So now we got to navigate around this with our equipment and find a way to get this lady out. All right, so we left most of our gear outside, only brought in what we needed, and did what we had to do to get her out. But, these are the things you're going to walk into. If you don't like the sight of blood, don't go into this field. If you don't like being puked on, don't go into this field. I've been puked on. I've had blood all over me. Unfortunately, I've had patients die on me, doing cardiac arrest. And the family's, pleading for you to do something, and you're doing everything you can. And unfortunately, at the end of the day, you can't resuscitate them, and that kind of hits you hard. So, make sure you have a good, support base in place if you're going to get in this field, because, you're going to need it. Because a lot of calls like that, unfortunately, will probably follow you home, so you're going to have to find healthy ways to, to cope with it and deal with that. But if you want to get started in this field, start looking at your local community college. They offer a basic EMT course. Start with there. Study. Once you graduate and you get your certification, I highly recommend you go to a busy station, like one that runs predominantly a lot of 911 calls versus routines. And be like, well, what's the difference? Okay, so a routine is you're just picking someone up at a hospital or a nursing home and bringing them to a doctor's appointment or something like that, or to get an x-ray or something, then you're bringing them back. Not really using much of your skills. If you're in a 911 station, which is what I was in, you're running 911 calls. Someone calls for what is their emergency, and then you go out and see what's what. You're going to get a lot of experience. If you do 911, you're going to use all your skills and then some, and most likely most calls you'll have a paramedic coming along with you, and they're going to teach you a whole lot more. So, things to keep in mind. Once again, if this is something you're doing just because of the money, I beg you not to do it, because you're in it for the wrong reasons, and patient care will suffer because you got into it for the wrong reasons. You have to want to serve your community and have to want to help people. Okay. If that is your goal and that is your passion, then this is the field for you. All right. Well, that's all I got for now. Hopefully you found this informative. Meet me down in the comments. If you have any other additional questions, I do read the comments and I will respond. Anyway, all of you take care. C-Wire, pop and smoke.